Hey guys, welcome back to Krystal Klear Ideas, where we are diligently planning towards success. And this is our Meal Planning 101 Part 2 video. In this video, I cannot wait to go ahead and map out my meal planning with you guys here in my planner. I want to show you some of the ways that you can map them out, where I actually map them out. And I actually want to go ahead and map them out with you guys. So let's dive right in. So this is my customized classic neutral happy planner. And I actually have a few sections in here, but I actually have a household section, which is this right here. And I have a video where I actually put this together. I'm going to link it in the cards if you wanted to see how I customize this planner to fit my needs. And I'm also going to link where I actually set up my monthly for August so that you get an opportunity to see kind of how I lay things out. But this is actually where I track my meals. It is the August monthly in my household section of my happy planner, my customized catch-all. Now, another place that individuals do like to go ahead and put their meal planning ideas is right here, which is on the pre-planning guides, which is pretty much the year at a glance, where you can actually see all of the days of the week as well as the dates for each month all the way through. I actually like to document like important events, things that I don't want to forget, days off on these. But some people do like to go ahead and put their meals here so that they can have one place where they can look and they can refer back to it while they're planning. So we have that going on. So one thing that I wanted to let you guys know is that the first thing that I always do is I pull out my insert. This is it here. And this is actually a meal planning reference guide that I made a while ago. I'm actually going to link this video in the cards so that you can take a look at it. I love this meal planning reference guide because these are some of the meals that I make quite often. I kind of decorated it, and I also left room for other meals to be added. And of course, the back is free so that if anything happens and I need more space, I could go ahead and continue on the back as well. So this actually moves from planner to planner with me. And I take it out whenever I need to start meal planning. So the first thing that, if you got an opportunity to watch the Meal Planning 101 video, I'm going to link it here because you do want to get an opportunity to check that out so that you can see what kind of steps I go through. So this is pretty much the last and final step. I've already have my list of meals as a reference, which is this baby. I've already shopped my stash. I've already thought about certain meals that I could create, and I have a list of those. And then I also make sure that I have my list of the things that I needed. I've already gone grocery shopping, so I already know what I'm going to create. So this video is a little bit late, but most times what I would do is I would make my grocery list after I've decided what meals I'm going to make. And to be honest with you guys, whenever I'm watching Food Network or I get a great idea or I get a craving for something, I always jot those things down because those are excellent meal ideas when it comes to mapping out your meals for the week. So this is the month here of August, and we have 31 days. And so first I want to decide how many days I will be cooking. So what I usually do is 3 days a week. So just for the sake of this video, I'm going to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, even though that's not where I'm going to be cooking, just so I can see about how many days I'll need. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I'm going to round it to about 14 to 16 meals, just depending on what's going on. But most likely it'll be about 14 to 16 meals. And that's pretty much how I have determined what I'm going to be cooking and when, how many days I should say I'll be cooking for this month, because I like to stick to about 3 days a week with me actually cooking. So with that being the case, we have 14 to 16 days that we want to prepare for. Since this video is a tad late, I did go ahead and let you guys know what I mapped out for these weeks. And I do have a list of some of our top requested meals right here. And these meals are just meals that I jotted down. There are some meals that are repeats. So for example, every month I like to do a dip at night where we actually have some type of homemade dip for dinner. Sometimes it's a sausage dip, sometimes it's a shrimp dip, a crab dip, and you know, whatever we eat with it. we'll eat with it most likely is chips. And it's enough that it satisfies us. And it's something fun that we can do every once in a while. Also, we always do a breakfast for dinner every month. So sometimes it's pancakes, sometimes it's French toast from scratch, sometimes it is, grits, eggs, bacon, sausage. So every month we'll do a breakfast for dinner. It could be different, but it's still breakfast food for dinner. Sometimes I even switch it up and do shrimp and grits. So we have that. We always do some type of pasta each month. And I try to separate and spread out some of these meals. Some of the heavier meals like pasta, we don't want to have it like back to back every week. So I try to make sure that there's about 2 weeks in between when we have pasta meals. And then, of course, as it gets cooler, when we go into fall and winter, we can have heavier meals like soup and different things of that nature. Also burger and fries. And then I was watching Food Network and I got an idea that I wanted to make some bourbon bread pudding. I have not made it yet this month, but it is coming toward the end of the month and I'm so excited. So you guys make sure you're following me on Instagram so that you can get an opportunity to see some of the meals that I prepare. I do every once in a while go ahead and show you guys how the meal looks while it's being prepared or the end result. So exciting. So these are some of the ideas that I have already. And then I went ahead and documented some other meals that I wrote down just on a sticky note that we have going on. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and plug things in. Now, as you know, there were 3 things that I mentioned that we have to take a look at before we start plugging things in: events and activities, leftovers, and when I'm going to have a break. And so all of that is already included because I already know I'm only going to be preparing meals 3 days out of the week. So I have my parkour pins here. I will link that video in the cards if you didn't get a chance to see me do a review on these. But I have been using these nonstop, you guys, and I absolutely love them. They dry super, super fast and the ink just flows right out. So I love that. Okay, so let's go ahead and use a color that I haven't used yet. I don't think I've used this maroon. Let's use purple. Or this, no, let's use this blue, this baby blue. We're going to use that for meals today. Yeah. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and check off the meals that I've already made. So I've done this one, this one, this one, and this one. Just keep in mind that usually I would do this as I am planning and I would just check them off as they have been made. But today is actually the 17th. I have my meals actually written down elsewhere because I wanted to make sure I did this video with you guys. But we are going to actually map out the meals for the end of the month because that is something that I did not do. Okay, so here we go. The beginning of the month, on the 1st, we had leftovers. So I'm just going to put it here and draw an arrow. And on the 2nd was every man for himself. So I got a break. I actually made dumplings on the 3rd. And then on the 4th is actually, I'm going to take these out because y'all, it's just going to be so much easier. So let's take those out and then we can just fill them in. Still need our reference guide once we start mapping out things. And then I made, okay, on the 4th we did burgers and fries. The 5th was shrimp Alfredo. The 6th we had leftovers, and the leftovers that we had were like from a crab boil that I had done. And so we had like sausage and potatoes and shrimp. a few pieces of fish, and I just heated them up, re-seasoned them a little bit. And that was awesome. My husband really, really enjoyed that. And so did I. Okay, and then now sometimes when we go grocery shopping, what I wanted to tell you guys is that the days that we go grocery shopping are usually on Wednesdays. And then sometimes we'll move them just depending on how that month looks. But on those days, I usually don't cook. We'll either pick up a pizza from the grocery store and I'll bake it, or we'll pick something up on the way, maybe like a Waffle House, something quick, you know, a Wendy's or something like that. So on this day, we had Waffle House. So I'm just going to put Waffle House. And of course, we just put the order in. And then also sometimes what I like to do is document our snacks, because we make all of our snacks at home. And I just love that, so that I can keep track of what we're eating. So on this Sunday, we had baked chicken with veggies. And then I made popcorn that night, because we had a movie night and it was so fun. And I have a popcorn popper that I love. Okay, and then this day we had shredded chicken. Now, this was a repurposed meal, because what I did is I baked the chicken in a crock pot. And after we had like the chicken breast with the veggies, which was seasoned very well, we didn't want it again. So what I did is I just put it in a pan the next day, and I seasoned it differently. I used like some Asian seasonings and shredded it. And we actually ate that. Like, you could made a sandwich. It was awesome. It tastes so good. My husband was like, this is so good. So if you get an opportunity to watch my Meal Planning 101 video, the first one, if you got an opportunity, you saw some snippets of me like opening up my fridge. What you would have seen is like something in a foil on like the third shelf. That was how I put the crock pot. So what I did is I used crock pot liners. And so I put the chicken in the crock pot. But when it was time to put it up, I just wrapped the actual liner in foil, resealed it, and sat it in the fridge so that it could keep the chicken moist until the next day, because I knew I was going to repurpose it. And then the next day, all I had to do was remove the chicken from the liner, put it inside of a pot, and heat it up a little bit. And then I was able to shred it and add other seasonings to give it a different flavor. Awesome. It was so good. So we did the shredded chicken, and then of course we had leftovers after that, because I had a lot of chicken. And then on this day, it was every man for himself. And we're getting close to where we are. So then this day I did Cajun shrimp Alfredo, which is really different than the regular shrimp Alfredo. And I use broccoli in this too. I made it with broccoli. It never looks like I spell it right, but it is what it is. And let's see, breakfast for dinner was this day. And I did do a random act of kindness on this day. I need to write it in, but that's not what this video is about. And then we also had popcorn. We have really been loving popcorn. I'm going to have to show you guys via Instagram what how I make the popcorn and stuff, because I just get the kernels and use my popcorn popper. And then we have been loving this butter spray that's 0 calories, like 0 everything. And it tastes just like a movie theater. It's amazing. So I'm going to have to, next time we make popcorn, I'll show you guys. Okay, and then the 15th, we had fish, shrimp, and veggies. We love fish. We love seafood anyway. And then on the 16th, we had chips and sandwiches, which is just a quick meal. And then today we are having jerk shrimp with yellow rice. And I'm so excited because I've been craving jerk shrimp. Okay, so this is where we are, you guys. This is where we are in the planning. So let's go ahead and map out the rest of the month together. So first thing that I want to do is I want to take a look at, let me pull this page out of my planner here. So far I've checked off everything that we've already had. So I need to plug in the rest of these. Now what we may do is do salad tomorrow because I just have an idea of wanting jerk shrimp on a salad. I think that would be amazing. So I'm going to actually put the salad here. Or maybe I may not want the jerk shrimp again. Let me think. Okay, so I'll cook here. And then I got 2 days that I need to cook this week. So let's do, and then I also have this list here. So we have to do a dip at night because I haven't done that yet. We've already done breakfast for dinner. So breakfast for dinner is done. We've had enough pasta, so that's done. Which I do want spaghetti because we've been having Alfredo. So maybe I'll do a spaghetti pasta. But we'll have to do it at the end. We'll have to do it this week. Actually, no, I'm going to do it at the end of this week so we can get that out the way. So Friday, let's do spaghetti. So yeah, let's do that. And let's see. So I'll put that out. So we got to do salad, steak and potatoes, chicken and veggies. We've done that. We've done fish. We've done sausage. We haven't done the broccoli chowder. That's going to be hearty. So I think I'm going to make that next week. Maybe I'll do that Tuesday. Because that's going to be a soup. Maybe I'll do broccoli and corn chowder. Let me do that. Because I do have some corn on the cob that I can. Broccoli and corn chowder. So I'll put that there. I think I'm going to do the bourbon bread pudding over the weekend. Let's do it on a Sunday. I can't do it this Sunday because we're going to be out. We're not going to be home. But I mean, that might be a good time to do it too. To make it for that. I'll probably make it earlier. I'll probably make it Saturday. Yeah, let's make it here. Bourbon bread pudding. All right, so then we got a dip at night. We got salad. So I got the broccoli chowder listed. So we just got to do the salad, the dip at night. I'm thinking I won't want the salad, but I think I do want the salad. Decisions. We probably do need something light. You know what I'm going to do? I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the salad on here. And then I'll do... Okay. I got it. So we'll do the salad. Okay, there we go. So we're going to do the salad here. And then here we're going to have leftovers. Because we probably will have leftovers. So then we'll do the salad here. And I'll use the jerk shrimp for the salad. And then here we will have leftovers after the spaghetti. So I'll put leftovers here. And then this day we'll do the dip it night. So we'll do dip it that night. So that'll be perfect. And so that's everything off of that list. So now let's go ahead and use our reference guide to plug in a few other items. So we have So let me see. How many meals do I have? I have 1, 2 that I've actually made. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. The bourbon bread pudding doesn't count as a meal because it's a dessert. So I think I need 2 more on this week and I'll be good to go. So let's take a look. So 2 more. So we can do, my husband does want something fried. So maybe I'll fry one of these days. So we'll have leftovers here. So I don't have to do it then. Maybe I'll do it this Sunday. Maybe I'll do fried fish and red rice. Yeah, I'll do it then. So we'll do that. And then we'll have leftovers here. And then we'll have this, and then we'll have leftovers there. And then we're gonna need to do something light, because after red rice and fried fish and then broccoli, so those are heavy meals. So we need something a little bit lighter. Maybe like some tacos, or let's see what else is light. Salad, taco salad. So yeah. Maybe I'll do some tacos. Maybe we'll do that on Friday. And the chowder should last us 2 days, because I add potatoes to it. So we'll do tacos because that'll be light. And then this Saturday I'll make the bread pudding, but that will be an every man for himself day. And then I have these 2 days. So we'll do, so this day right here, we're going to be eating out. So we'll have a game night. And when I say eating out, that doesn't mean like a restaurant. That just means I'm not cooking. That we'll be eating out. We definitely won't be sitting in a restaurant, but we will be eating out. And then this last day, this Monday. And see, it's always funny when you have these days that's going to start a new month, because usually this would actually go on the next month for me, but I do need to know what I'm going to be making. So let's see. Once it starts getting cooler, which I live in South Carolina, so it takes a while before it's actually cool, but I still like to switch over to like heavier meals, because I actually start cooking in the winter, and in the summertime I like to do lighter meals. So maybe we'll do something really light so that we can kind of end off on a good note. Maybe I'll do like some type of aioli. I'll look up a recipe for this. Maybe I'll do something with actually, you guys comment down below and let me know what I should make for Monday the 31st. I'm going to let you pick. So that'll be awesome. So comment down below and let me know what meal ideas you have for that one day. And this is my planning. This is how I plan out and map out the meals. And what I usually do is I go ahead and transfer all of these over to the weekly spreads. And in that way I'll know. So for example, if I'm going to be doing spaghetti on Friday, most likely the meat is frozen in my freezer. So what I'll do is I'll take it out today, give it at least 2 to 3 days to thaw, so that it'll be ready when it's time for me to actually make the spaghetti. And if I notice that it thaws out a little bit quicker than I anticipated, I could go ahead and make the meal and put it up, because that way it'll be done. So this is how I actually meal plan for an entire month, you guys. I hope you really enjoyed it. Make sure you stay tuned for some of my household planning videos, because when I get an opportunity to plan and do a household planning video, I will also be mapping out my meals at that time. It will be sped up, but at least you get an opportunity to get an idea as to how I actually do them. I am using my wrong vertical layout as my household planner right now, but I do have plans of changing it up for 2021. So make sure you stay tuned for that as well. So exciting. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you are new to the Bling Squad, welcome, welcome, welcome. Smash that subscribe button so that you can join the family. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.